Yan! What's up mga kaibigan? Tayo ngayon nagbabalik upang magbigay na naman ng panibagong kaalaman sa ating mga mabubuting mag-aaral. Gamit ang ating whiteboard marker, ang ating whiteboard itself, at syempre yung ating eraser. So ayun, bago tayo magsimula, bago natin ilahad ang ating lesson ngayong araw, kung maaari lamang mga kaibigan, kung maaari lamang, mag-subscribe na kayo sa ating channel, At ganun din naman, click nyo na yung ating notification bell para naman updated kayo sa mga lessons na ating i-release sa mga susunod na araw. And also, syempre, para masaya ang lahat, comment, like, and share our videos para naman makatulong tayo sa iba. Alright? So, ayun. Good luck, guys! Welcome back mga kaibigan. At ang ating tatalakayin ngayong araw ay tungkol sa remainder and factor theorem. So, huwag na natin pang patagalin. Simulan natin mga kaibigan. At ito nga sabi sa remainder theorem, if the polynomial p of x is divided by x minus r, the remainder r is a constant and is equal to p of r. So, remainder r is equal to p of r. That is the remainder theorem. Thus, there are two ways to find the remainder when p of x is divided by x minus r. That is, the first one is to use the synthetic division, or number 2, calculate p of r. Alright? Secondly, similarly, there are two ways to find the value of p of r. Number 1, substitute small r in the polynomial expression p of x, or use the synthetic division. So, sabi dun sa una kasi, kung gusto mo daw kuhanin yung remainder ng given polynomial, you can either use synthetic division or calculate p of r. Right? Tapos, paano mo naman makukuha yung p of r? O paano mo sasolve yung p of r? Sabi doon sa pangalawa, substitute mo lang daw yung value ng r doon sa expression na p of x or doon sa ating polynomial. And then, pangalawa, pwede daw gumamit ka ng synthetic division. So, to illustrate this statement, para mas maintindihan natin kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng mga pinagsasabi ko na to, nagbigay tayo ng example. Example number 1, find the remainder when 5x squared minus 2x plus 1 is divided by x plus 2. So here, in example number 1, pinapahanap sa atin yung remainder. At meron tayong dalawang paraan to solve for the remainder. Tama, di ba? Yung sinabi ko kanina, yung statement kanina, sabi doon, you can use synthetic division or calculate p of r. So, unahin natin yung synthetic division. Right? So, yung synthetic division ay discuss naman natin to sa huli nating video tutorial. So, bisitahin nyo na lang. So, again, using the synthetic division, ano yung ating given? So, 5x squared minus 2x plus 1 divided by x plus 2, So, enclose ko lang sa parenthesis parehas. So, using the synthetic division, ilinya natin yung mga coefficients. So, 5, negative 2, tsaka 1. Tapos, yung upuan dito, since yan ay plus, magiging minus. So, yung second row natin, bababa mo lang tong 5. Negative 2 multiplied by 5, that is negative 10. So, negative 2 minus 10, that is negative 12. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 12, that is positive 24. So, 1 plus 24, that is 25. And we all know that this is our remainder. Ito yung remainder natin yung 25, yung huling value doon sa ating synthetic division. Okay, so ito yung using synthetic division. Alright? Ito naman yung using the second method, yung calculate p of r. Paano ba natin makakalculate yung P of R? Sabi doon, sa substitute mo lang yung R doon sa P of X. Ano ba yung P of X natin? Ito yon, yung given polynomial. So again, ito yung P of X, ito yung X minus R. Alin yung R? Ito, to. Yung 2 na yan, pero this is X plus 2, ano? Paano natin makukuha yung value ng R? That is by equating X plus 2 by 0 and then solve for X. Yun yung magiging R natin. Okay? So, X plus 2 equals 0 by transposing 2 on the other side. So, X equals negative 2. Ito yung ating small letter R. Negative 2. Okay, mga kaibigan, nagkakaintindihan tayo, ha? Ito yung X plus 2, pero yung R natin ay negative 2. So, parang sa synthetic division lang natin. Again, yung R natin ay negative 2. Ngayon, substitute natin doon sa ating polynomial, ito. Meaning, P of R now is 5. Copy natin yung 5. Tapos yung X ay magiging negative 2. Squared minus 2. Yung X magiging negative 2 plus 1. So, that is how we solve for P of R. Then, simplify lang natin, ano. So, ito ay negative 2 squared. So, that is 4. 5 multiplied by 4, that is 20. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, that is positive 4. Then, plus 1. So, 20 plus 4 plus 1, that is 25. So, yung P of R natin, yan din yung ating remainder, which is equal to 25. So, parehas yung nakuha nating sagot, ano, na remainder. Etong unang method natin is by using synthetic division. Then, yung pangalawa is using the calculation of P of R. No? So, kapag nakuha mo na yung value ng P of R, yun na yung remainder natin. Right? So, paano natin nakuha yung P of R again? Sinubstitute lang natin yung value ng R dun sa mga X dun sa ating polynomial. Let us have another example in remainder theorem. Ano? Example number 2. Number 2, find the remainder when 2x raised to 4 plus 5x cubed plus 2x squared minus 7x minus 15. Haba. Divided by 2x minus 3. Yan. 2x minus 3. Ngayon, by, again, using the synthetic division, linya natin yung mga coefficients. So, again, this is our first method using the synthetic division. So, 2, 5, 2, negative 7, and negative 15. So, yung upuan, this is 2x minus 3. Para makuha natin yung uupo dito, di-divide natin ito sa coefficient ng x natin. So, ito ay 2, magiging 3 over 2, tas yan ay negative, magiging positive. So, positive 3 halves. Yun yung ating value dito. 3 halves. Okay? So, again, di-divide mo lang ito doon sa coefficient ng x, tapos papalitan mo yung sign. From negative, magiging positive. Alright? So, solve na natin. Baba natin yung 2. So, 3 halves multiplied by 2, that is 3. 5 plus 3, that is 8. So, 3 halves multiplied by 8, that is 4, 12. 12. Then, 2 plus 12, that is 14. So, 3 halves multiplied by 14, that is 21. So, negative 7 plus 21, that is 14 ulit. Tama ba? Yes, 14. Then, 3 halves multiplied by 14 ulit. So, 21 ulit siya, no? Negative 15 plus 21, that is 6. Right? So, ito na yung remainder. Yung dulong numero. Alright, which is 6. Yun yung ating remainder, mga kaibigan. Ano? So again, that is using the synthetic division. Ito yung pangalawa, solving for P of R. So again, ano ba yung R natin? Ito din yung R natin, 3/2. So solve natin yung P of R. 2 multiply by 3/2 raised to 4 plus 5 multiply by 3/2 raised to 3 plus 2 multiply by 3/2 squared minus 7 multiply by 3/2 minus 15. Yan. So, gamit tayo ng calculator, ano? Gamit lang ako ng calcio para mas mapadali ang buhay natin. So, 2 multiply by 3/2 raised to 4. So, 3/2 raised to 4. That is 81/16. Plus 5 multiply by 3/2 cube. That is 27. Yeah, yun na. 27/8. Plus 2 multiply by 9/4 minus 21/2 minus 15. So again, using our calculator, ano? So solve ko na using yung calcio, ha. 81/16 plus 5 multiply by 27/8 plus 2 multiply by 9/4. So, hopefully, tama ito. Pag ito nagkamali, ewan ko na lang. Minus 21/2 minus 15. That is 6. So, nakita niyo ba? That is 6. So, yung P of R natin ay 6. That is also equal to our remainder. So, that is how we solve for the remainder, ano? Using the synthetic division and then calculation of P of R. Alright, so that is for the remainder theorem. Ano? Discuss naman natin yung factor theorem. So again, that is remainder theorem. So the factor theorem states that the polynomial p of x has x minus r as a factor if and only if p of r is equal to 0. So, sabihan, proof. There are two parts of the proof of the factor theorem. Namely, given a polynomial p of x, number 1, if x minus r is a factor of p of x, then p of r is 0. Yung pangalawa, if p of r is 0, then x minus r is a factor of p of x. So, yung dalawang proof na to, parang pinagbaligtad lang, ano? Which is the statement of our factor theorem. So again, anong sabi dyan sa factor theorem? Sabi dyan, kung yung given polynomial daw ay mayroong factor na x minus r, then yung remainder niya 0. So, in vice versa, kung yung remainder daw ng ating polynomial ay 0, meaning yung pinang-divide natin or yung divisor natin ay is a factor of the given polynomial. So, para maintindihan natin ng mas maigi, magbigay tayo ng example. Example number 3. Sabi dyan, show that x minus 1 is a factor of 3x cubed minus 8x squared plus 3x plus 2. So, alamin daw natin kung yun bang x minus 1 ay isa sa mga factor ng 3x cubed minus 8x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so paano natin gagawin yan? Solve natin yung P of R. Kung yung P of R ay mag-equal to 0, meaning yung x minus 1 ay factor ng polynomial na yan. Okay, nagkakaintindihan.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Right. So, from x minus 1, ano yung R? Yung R natin ay positive 1. Okay. Ngayon, substitute natin yung R dun sa mga x dun sa ating polynomial. That is P of R. So, P of R, from the given polynomial 3x cube, ano? Lagay ko muna dito yung given polynomial. P of x is 3x cube minus 8x squared plus 3x plus 2. Ngayon, substitute natin yung value ng r dun sa mga x to solve for P of r. Right? So, 3 multiplied by 1, 1 yung r, cube, minus 8, multiplied by 1, squared, plus 3, multiplied by 1, plus 2. So, simplify. So, 1 cube is 1, 1 squared is 1, so 1. So, this will be 3 minus 8 plus 3 plus 2. So, let's see if this is 0. So, 3 minus 8 is negative 5 plus 3, negative 2 plus 2, 0. So, meaning, since yung P of R natin ay 0, meaning yung x minus 1 natin ay isa sa mga factors ng polynomial natin. Nagkakaintindihan? Let us have another example. Example number 4. Find the value of k for which the binomial x plus 4 is a factor of x raised to 4 plus kx cubed minus 4x squared. Ngayon, iba naman yung instruction sa example number 4 natin na to. Sabi dito, solve for the value of k. So, hanapin natin yung value ng k doon sa given polynomial natin. Whereas, yung x plus 4 daw ay isa sa mga factor nung polynomial na yon. Okay? Since x plus 4 is one of the factors of that polynomial, meaning, yung P of R ay 0. Diba? Base dun sa ating statement kanina. So, paanong mangyayari? Since P of, number 4 to, no? Since P of R is 0, kapag kinuha natin yung R, ano nga yung magiging R natin? Base dun sa given example natin, yung binomial x plus 4 daw, no? So, meron tayong binomial na x plus 4, meaning yung R natin ay negative 4. Right? So, yung P of R daw ay 0. Ano nga ulit yung ating P of X? Yung P of X natin, dito ko nalagay. Yung P of X natin given is x raised to 4 plus kx cubed minus 4x squared. Right? So, P of R daw ay 0. Tapos, kinukukunin natin yung value ng k. Alright, ngayon, to solve for P of R, substitute ngayon natin yung negative 4 dun sa mga x. So, negative 4 raised to 4 plus k multiplied by negative 4 cube minus 4 multiplied by negative 4 squared, which is equal to 0. Kasi nga, yung P of R ay 0, di ba? So, equal siya sa 0. Negative 4 raised to 4, kunin natin calculate natin, ano? Negative 4 raised to 4 is positive 256. So, 256 plus negative 4 cube, no, negative 4 cube, that is negative 64. So, magiging minus na to. Minus 64 multiplied by k. Negative 4 squared, that is 16, ano? Multiply by negative 4, that is positive, negative 64. Tama, di ba? Negative 4 squared is positive 16. Multiply by negative 4, that is negative 64. Equals 0. So, again, this is an equation now. We can now solve for k by combining like terms. Lipat ko lang yung constant dun sa kabila. So, may iwan yung negative 64k equals 256 minus, lipat ko muna pala. So, 64. Ito, nilipat ko sa kabila, magiging positive. Ito, positive, magiging negative. Ayan. So, negative 64k equals, Solve lang natin. 64 minus 256. That is negative 192. Now to solve for k, divide both sides by negative 64. Therefore, we have the value of k as, negative 192 divided by negative 64, that is positive 3. And that is our final answer. That is how we solve for the value of value of k na hinahanap using the factor theorem. And that is all for today mga kaibigan, ano? That is how we use the remainder theorem and the factor theorem given polynomial and a binomial. Right? So hopefully, nakatulong tayo no sa inyong lesson ngayong araw mga kaibigan. At ayun, pagbutuhin nyo pa sa inyong online classes, ano? And muli tayo magkita sa mga susunod pa nating lessons. Tambay lang kayo na mga kaibigan. Maraming salamat and God bless.